welcome back everyone. I hope everyone's having a great time. I thought I would give you a quick update as to what's been going on in the room this week and show you some of the progress, as despite the fact we haven't shown that much, there's been quite a lot of progress. And of course, welcome back to all our returning viewers. And of course, if you're new or not yet subscribed to the channel and like videos about living and renovating in a French chateau, please do think about hitting the subscribe button below the video and then the bell button for notifications as and when new videos come out. It's completely free. It just means you can find us and of course helps the channel grow. Right, let's get on with showing you what's been going on. It's still raining and raining heavily, but that does mean we can get a bit more work done in here. So Angelina has dutifully been painting, caulking, filling, all the rest of the stuff. Been going all the way around. Look at how good that stuff looks. And just really getting to grips with that paneling and all the rest of it. And to be honest, it's looking great. I obviously got that in and it's time to start getting that looking fantastic. And that's of course insulated before the radiators can come in. Now that door frame is secure. I've had that socket changed for a triple socket because that's where electrical items will go. This is looking good, and Angelina's done all the filling and painting on that door. So we are starting to look really good in here due to Angelina's really hard work. But next, I really want to get the coving up because then we can get rid of the tower scaffoldings, make a bit of space and really finish off. But I'm not sure when that's going to happen because we've got to get some other stuff to get done today. See how quickly we get on. Okay everyone, you've seen the update in the Morning Salon and we obviously didn't get a video out yesterday. That's because we went a little bit crazy with some helpers and sorted out a couple of the rooms down here mostly because we need some of the other rooms back. So it was a lot of moving, a lot of finding stuff, getting rid of stuff, moving stuff around, and trying to get a couple of the rooms down here back, which you at home don't really see that often because they've been out of action for a little bit. So I thought I would do our questions today around those rooms because that's just the best thing to do because we get a lot of questions about them. So we'll give it a go and I'll show you first off the room, and it's the TV room as we call it, because we have so many questions, so many great suggestions regarding colour schemes and the rest of it. Let's have a little bit look at that room. Okay, so this is that room. It's, as we call it, the TV room. Not ready to be used again. I need a wood burner in here, which is coming for over there, and need to move the last few things. We're looking good. So lots of the queries and questions came about. Things like this huge mirror. One of them was regarding this. This does need to be done in gold and really accentuated, I think. I'd love to hear opinions, but I think that that is something that we need to make a feature of. And of course, lighting. These lights are the side. We need to sort out the electrics of those because we're not sure where they're switched from, and there is live power there. That is something we would like to do. This isn't an insignificant size room, so thoughts do need to go into it. Obviously, there's various things in here which won't be here, but it's more about the colour scheme. And obviously I showed the photo of what it was before we moved in with the lovely maroon colours on the walls. A few people said that the walls, the woodwork looked like it was black and the gold was really bouncing out. It wasn't, it's just the way the photo looked. It's always been this brown and the gold, but I think it just came out better in the photos. So completely understandable. Ordinarily on a Sunday, I like to pick individual comments and highlight them, but we had so many regarding this, it's difficult to pick one without missing somebody out. So this dark paneling here has always been this colour, It wasn't black, it looked that in the photos, and this gold has always been there. It's just that I think the gold has faded over time, and this colour has been changed to this sort of, I don't know, teal, duck egg colour, where really it should be a darker, deeper red, maroon, burgundy. And that's what we're after. Because we have gold curtains in here. And actually, I don't know if you can see from here. I'll do a close-up in a second. The curtain poles are arrows, which I always find really cool. So obviously, you know, we're thinking, there's lots of suggestions about emerald green on these walls instead. A few suggestions about painting all of this cream and various colours. And I get it, absolutely. I love light colours. And we've got a couple of rooms which I'll show you in future videos, which are nice and light and wood panelling. But this room doesn't get much natural light. It's quite a dark room. And embracing the dark, that sort of, I don't know, cigar room, gentleman's club type vibe is where we're going. And when you realise this is brown, we can accentuate the gold and get a nice red in there. Hopefully, our vision will take place and you can kind of get behind that. We'd love to hear your thoughts. I think this piece of furniture, which was something which was a £5 at a local brocante in pieces, and one of the very first things we ever did in our first ever episode after going to Versailles, is a good example of what we're after for this room. Dark, deep, rich reds, beautiful sort of dark stained wood, and gold to accentuate what we're after, to make it feel a little bit palatial. Hopefully, that's a little bit better of an idea of what we're after here. However, these are going. I really, really love these. I really, really love this material. But I don't want to go trying to make this wood dark to fit the room. I don't want to ruin a great set. So these are gonna go. So if anyone is in rural France near us who really thinks these are wonderful, please give us a bell, because these are gonna get sold. Many people asked another question. So again, I'm not gonna single out individual comments on this one because we've had lots on the same subject. So I thought I'd just address quite a few of them. So sorry if anyone out there was really hoping they'd get their specific comment answered. Next week, promise I'll do that. But we had so many on the same theme, I thought I'd go down that road. Lots about this room. Lots about why didn't I bail more water out of the boat before pulling it round. Two things really. Time, because I would have spent at least an hour and a bit trying to bail out the water there, and simple physics. Once the weight of the water in that boat while I was pulling it had momentum, it helped it pull it through from the areas where it would float quite well with some momentum through the silted up areas, and it sort of pushed through with a bit of momentum and the weight behind it. Really that simple. But well done for sort of clocking that. You would have thought that it would be a good idea to get some water out, but it just wouldn't make any difference. I've had to do it before, and I've learned both ways. So that's really why I didn't bother bailing it out. The momentum from the weight in there, and of course, time. We needed to get it out before it went any further down. Okay, I'm going to keep the video quite short today because yesterday was a really long day of clearing out 2 rooms. And one of those rooms is this room, because we're going to get this one back in action. This is our next project room. Getting the wood burner in, getting this ready for Christmas, because we're not yet very Christmassy, and obviously we're a few days into December, so we need to. I'll give you a sneak peek at not just this room, but our games room, which is also next, because I've got an idea that I quite like a bit of a Christmas party, as long as we're allowed one. So obviously this is the room that is definitely our next project. Looking much clearer. Da-na-na-na-na, what's through the door? By no means clear, but this is our games room, our library. And we've got probably a day's worth of work to clear away stuff and get this ready for use. So there we have it. It's been a slow week, if I'm going to be honest. The work in the morning salon, Angelina's been furiously working away, doing so much, and we'll give a decent update of that tomorrow, along with some, hopefully, some of the last bits happening. And I just wanted to show you this room, because this is our next project, so we know where we're going in the next one. And obviously, I've always loved that room next door. We're just starting to clear it, so hopefully we'll get to really show off the downstairs of the chateau with these rooms done and clear, and in a sort of a festive spirit with a little bit of laughter. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow, and we're going to be cracking back on the room. I really hope you're having a great December, and as always, thank you so much for watching. See you tomorrow.